Hi, my name's Captain Jeff. We just had a tropical storm come over our area, and I want to share with you the 7 stages of sail prep that we use to make sure the fleet's ready for a big storm. Stage 1 is decide where we're going to stage the vessel. Now, in this last storm, we didn't haul any of them out. We decided to keep all of our fleet on the docks. And so we had to go through the steps to prepare them for being on the docks. But some marinas will have time to haul out before the storm. The marina I'm going to try to get in is one that has the big, huge hurricane straps that are anchored to the ground and come over your boat, and everything's nice and secure. The other option is to take it out and anchor it in a really secure, protected location. Some marinas will not allow you to keep your boat at the marina during a named hurricane, and you'll have to go find another place, or what we call them a hurricane hole, or go up a river somewhere where it's very secure and then anchor the boat out. Once I decide where my boat's going to be for the storm, now it's time to go to step 2 and time to get to work. Step 2 is strip all sails and canvas off the boat. All your bimini covers, dodgers, all that needs to come off. All sails, sail covers, strip them off, fold them nicely, and stow them. Step 3, now go around the deck of your boat. Anything that can fly will fly. Lash down what you can. Better to strip it down, strip it off the boat, take it off, or stow it down below, put it in lockers and secure the lockers. Things like, life rafts that might be on deck, extra lines, extra gear, boat hooks, all that kind of stuff will end up flying. So secure it down, lash it down. The best option is to stow it down below. Step 4 is preparing your dock lines. I will go ahead and double all of my dock lines, and then once they're doubled, I'm going to ease them off, loosen them up to allow for the storm surge. You're going to probably expect a much higher high tide when the storm comes through. So make sure they're nice and loose, or if they get too tight, they'll start pulling off deck cleats. I've seen some boats where all the lines were so tight, the tide came up, and the lines did not allow the boat to float any higher, and water came up over the gunnels and started flooding the boat. So make sure your lines are really, really long and stretchy, and also doubled up significantly. Step 5, go down below, open your bilges, clean them all really well. Make sure your bilge pumps are in good working order. There's no debris, there's no clogs. Make sure the float switches are working correctly. You don't want to find a problem during the storm. Make sure it's all prepared to go. Step 6 is prepare everything down below. Now, I will tie off everything, put things away. Anything on the counters, strip those off, lash them down, put them away, stow them. We were riding out a hurricane last year in the Bahamas, and the boat was, even though we were tied in the slip with a spider web of lines, the boat was still heeling over about 15, 20 degrees. So things will fall and things will break if you're not careful. So make sure everything's clean, in really good shape. Remember, our rule is a neat boat's a safe boat. You don't want things flying around during the storm. Step number 7, once you've gone through and preparing the boat, now I need to make a decision where I'm going to be during the storm. This last hurricane we rode out in the Bahamas, another captain and I decided to stay aboard the boat, monitor things during the storm. We were able to make some adjustments, loosen, tighten some lines, make sure it wasn't rubbing against any pilings or anything. But that's a big decision to make. You're going to have to make that one on your own. If it's much more than a Category 1 hurricane, the best option is to get safely ashore to a safe location. So those are the 7 steps that I use to prepare my personal boat and our sailing fleet for a tropical storm. And they were very helpful while we had to ride out a hurricane at the dock in the Bahamas last year too. If there's some steps that you do in preparation, please put them in the comments below. We'd love to have some feedback on this. If it was helpful, go ahead and hit the like button, follow us for some more sailing content.